Hello and welcome. I am Brett Dupree, and welcome to my awesome health journey. Today, I'm talking about my delightful day at the fair. Yes, yesterday I went to the University District Street Fair, and I got an awesome candle. Look at this. You can probably can't read that. It's a vanilla woody soy candle. It smells delightful from a nice black owned stand, and then I got a couple other cool things that I liked. Got a nice Mr. Rogers with a Molotov cocktail. But the reason why I want to talk about the fair is how it felt walking around that day. It was a nice hot day, which is fun and exciting for this area I live in, which is the Seattle area. People go crazy when they see sun because generally it's days like this where it is 60 degrees and cloudy, which is odd because I thought today was going to be a warmer day. But so I went to the University District Fair last year, and last year I thought to myself, I've been working out for a month, and generally speaking, historically, I've been able to work out for a month and have a better time of it. But I also wanted to see where I was in my health journey, and it was a time, to say the least. I think I was there for just under 2 hours. Honestly, if I remember correctly, I think I actually got the parking attendant to knock $20 off my because it cost $40 where I was parking because it's just the easiest parking spot in the area, probably because it's $40 and there's always a parking spot there. It's the University District uh, bookstore, and it's expensive. You get free 2 hour parking if you buy a book, but I didn't buy a book. Plus, this time was there for it, but I believe I got him to knock $20 off just by saying because I was there for under 2 hours. But yeah, I had to stop many times last year because my back hurt or I get tired, and it was fun in a sense, but mostly a miserable experience. This year was pretty good. I got there. Unfortunately, I really needed to pee, and there was just too much traffic because of construction. So I was gonna hunt for parking spots and not spend $40 because there's cheaper parking spot located, but I didn't really have a choice. I needed a place with a bathroom close by and that I could park really quickly. And luckily, the University District Bookstore allowed me to do both, and that was nice. And then I started just walking around. I was hoping a friend of mine would join me, but she never contacted me after a certain time, so I was going to spend the entire time with myself. I actually went without headphones because I wanted to just kind of experience just being with me and not distracted, as weird as that sounds. But on a whole, I had to stop a few times. I was there for 3.5 hours. I was there for like 11:30 to like 3:15. So I was there a long time outside, enjoying the sunshine, talking to vendors. Um, I bought this kelp oil, shoots, chili oil stuff. A good way to increase the iodine. Bought some shepherd pie from this chef.com. It's this place for local food. And I bought this huge thing of shepherd pie meat in 4 sittings. I put some on that this morning for breakfast, and it was delicious. I'm going to put it on eggs on non-workout days for sure, because you don't want spice in your stomach when you're my age and you work out, because that hurts. But yeah, so I bought some of that. I went around looking at shops, bought a painting for the first time ever there. Not a painting. I wish I had $525 to buy the painting of the print I bought, but I don't have $525 to spend on a painting. But on a whole, it was great. And yeah, I had to sit a couple times. I ended up buying a strawberry lemonade because I was just tired. I was towards the end of my time there when I decided to leave. I walked all the way there and was walking all the way back, and I wanted to get to the point where I can actually I was gonna buy the things I wanted. I wanted to buy that candle, or find a candle from one of there's many black owned candle shops, candle stands there. So I wanted to buy a black owned candle stand. This lady was nice. When I went down there the first time, she had a nice demeanor, I liked her energy, and so like I'm gonna buy a candle from her. So I had to walk all the way back, and then also wanted to. I tried all that kelp stuff, and all the kelp hot sauce is pretty good. I said to get the chili oil, and yeah, and it was good. I had a lot of good food. I had the last scallops I like so much, even though it's disappointing because they had rice pilaf instead of grits, and it's so much better than grits because rice pilaf is just too dry. Had some chicken wings for $4. Some guy was like, "Do you want to try these Greek fries for $4?" Like, sure. So I had some Greek fries, and I just had a good time. So there was sitting in between, but there was no point where my back hurt. There was no point where I just couldn't do it. Yeah, there's a time where, like, if I was in perfect shape, I probably wouldn't have to take a seat. Like I said, one of the time I sat, I was just like, "Oh, there's a chair I'm going to sit." And the lady gave me the menu. It's like, "Sir, do you like sure?" And I just got a strawberry lemonade. And the strawberry lemonade was kind of sweet. I wish I got the passion fruit lemonade. That was what I should have got. But I was tired. And it was towards the end. It was like I left at what 3:15, and it was like 2:45. So it was towards the end of my time there. My knees were hurting, my ankle was hurting, I was feeling hot. Probably should have wore a hat because look at that. There's not a lot of hair cover up there anymore. Luckily, I didn't get a sunburn. It was kind of warm. Maybe I did kind of get a sunburn, or maybe that's just natural heat because nowhere else did I get a sunburn. Went to the doctor when my vitamin D was low, so I think I got a bunch of vitamin D. Uh, but overall, it was a great day of the fair, and it just shows how far I've come in a year. Of last year going to the fair, I had to stop a bunch because of my back. I was very out of shape. I was kind of a miserable experience, even though I had fun anyway. And this time, I was able to go there for 3 hours and practically 3 hours, just over 3 hours, and enjoy my time, even though I was with myself. I can enjoy time with myself. I'm good at enjoying time with myself because I love me. But basically saying like, yeah. And I think that's one of the important things in life, especially when you think about health. It's not all about your health goals, or it's not just about my health goals, not just about how fast I can go on the treadmill. It's about how much can I enjoy normal events that I like to enjoy, and how I bought my body no longer. And I was talking to somebody about this. It's like if you could do everything you want to do, feel great, but still be fat, or be skinny and have a lot of pain, which will you be? And my answer to that is I'd rather be able to do all the things I want to do because that's what's important to me. I mean, yes, the vanity of life and dealing with being fat in today's society sucks. But at the same time, I'd rather feel good and enjoy myself. And a lot of times you want to look at those non-scale victories, especially since I no longer look at the scale other than if I go to the doctor's office. But look at the things that I like to do in life. And I want to be able to do the things I like to do. I want to be able to go to a fair and enjoy myself and not have to not enjoy myself because my body. And my next step would be hopefully like next year or July or August, be able to feel really comfortable to go with friends and not have to tell them they have to walk slow because they're with me. And so I'm pushing for that to get even the better shaped so I can go with more people and enjoy myself and walk faster and do that. Maybe that'll be next year. Maybe I'll talk about going to the fair next year. But overall, I had a good time. I had a really good time. And that was nice. It was nice to have a good time and not be so focused by how shitty I feel. Not so focused on how much my back hurt. Yes, when I was done, I got over 7,000 steps. My feet were barking. My knees were hurting. By the time I got home, I rested. But it wasn't like terrible pain, It was fine pain. Like, fine pain. What a funny word to say. But, it wasn't like, oh my God, I'm going to die. It was like, this hurts. But it was worth it because I enjoyed myself. I think that's the most important thing to do in life is enjoy yourself. And I enjoyed myself. And so, yeah, that's my day in the fair.